we know very well that when we have to quickly revise the chapter, for that we should have a quick revision. So for that, this particular thing we are going to do. So firstly, we will be talking about unit number 1, which is Library Information Society, where we will be discussing about concepts. We should understand the fact that when initially people didn't have that much knowledge, okay, they didn't have that much information, but after some time, that's why they just transfer those information orally, and after transferring the information orally, with the time when the information increases, then people have to store that information because it was difficult to memorize or to remember it. That's why the situation to store and collection began, and set of records is actually called as document, right? Set of records are called as documents. And then comes the next thing, where how the society grew, means when the society grew, then in that case people began to store the thing, and one achievement was that because of which now more and more things are being recorded after the invention of printing press. Printing machine is actually one of the milestone, because of which people began to collect the information, store them, record them, and that's how they began to collect and preserve their knowledge. When thereafter, when the people began to store the things, so the quest for the knowledge began, and that's how the situation overall thing got institutionalized. Then the very important thing that we have to discuss is what actually is library. Define library. So in English language, this word library is derived from Latin word, and the word is actually liber, which means to collect. And what you have to collect? You have to collect books. Now why you have to collect? Because to study, to for reference, for research, that recreation, these are the reason. Along with that, there are different dictionary which describe library in different terms, such as Oxford Dictionary define it as a building where you store book. But remember, in our home also we store books, so can we say it's a library? Answer is no, because in that building where book is stored, there the condition should be that books can be lented but cannot be borrowed. So this is the condition, and this is how the Oxford Dictionary and Cambridge Dictionary describe library in that form. Then comes the very important person. MCQs type question would be very common for that. Who is the father of library science in India? So Dr. S.R. Ranganathan is the actual answer for this particular MCQs type question. So he have described library in a different manner, where 3 keywords should be understood very well. As I already told you, 3 keywords are very important in the definition given by S.R. Ranganathan. Number 1 is, first of all, it is a public institution, right? First of all, it is a public institution, and there should be care of collection of books. There should be care of collection of books. Along with, third thing, it should be made accessible for all. It should be made accessible for all the people to use that. These are the 3 keywords given by in the definition given by Dr. S.R. Ranganathan. Of course, we have to understand these all clearly. So from the definition in itself says that is a public institution, no restriction is there irrespective of the gender, caste, creed, religion, or any other thing. In the similar manner, care of collection of books, so there should be collection of books should be done, and all the things should be organized properly. And third thing, make them accessible for the users. So of course, since it is a public institution, so people will store it, people will basically use it, and it should be made accessible to all so that everyone can use it. Then you can here see the functions of library. So these are the functions of library which we should understand very well. Number 1, facilitate the advancement of culture in the community, provide reliable information to all citizens without any biasness or prejudice, preserve the intellectual heritage, opportunity and facility for formal and informal life, foster and promote the dissemination of information and knowledge, education, heritage and all, collect, maintain and make accessible the information sources. So we can make these functions by understanding everything clearly. Before stepping into role of a library in different areas, one topic is there, that is information and society. So there we will be studying about DIKW. Now what actually is this? This D means data. First of all, when the thing is in a raw form, then it is data. It is unorganized form. When you organize it, then it becomes information, and when this particular information is transferred from one place to another, then it becomes knowledge. And when after getting knowledge, person gets a quality of understanding how to understand what is right and what is wrong, and so that trait and that quality is actually called as wisdom. So this is what we have to understand.